What's up everybody, my name's Arcane Keyblade and today I am back with another top 5 video, and today we're going to do my top 5 summons, an aspect of KH1 and KH2 that are kind of underappreciated or underrated in some ways, because are overshadowed by things like drive forms in KH2. But they are very useful if you know how to use them right, and there are some really good summons in the games, and also there are summons in Rechain of Memories. I think a lot of people forget that, and one exclusive one that I really like. But enough talking, let's get into my top 5 favorite summons in the Kingdom Hearts series. I didn't put Simba at number 5 because of his strength, or roaring, which honestly isn't even that strong in the games. It's just, I like the character a whole lot. I know in the games he's not overwhelmingly powerful. He pretty much just comes in and roars, and I put him on my party members list too. There it had more merit and reasons. This one I just like Simba as a character a whole lot. And he does have some decently strong attacks, but they're not like as strong as some of the other summons in the Kingdom Hearts series. But he is just a great character and can be somewhat strong when you summon him too. At number 4, we have the furry little alien himself, Stitch, who only I believe shows up in Kingdom Hearts 2 as a summon. He does have his own world in Birth by Sleep, but we're not talking about that. But he has an amazing ability of helping restore your mana, or MP. And when you're playing on critical, or critical level 1 run, that is extremely useful because you have to heal yourself a ton in that game. And also he randomly pulls out his ukulele and stuns the living shit out of the enemy, which is really good, really useful, and that is honestly why he's number 5 on my list. He's very useful when it comes to critical runs. At number 3, we have the Rechain of Memories exclusive Cloud, and I choose him because I love summoning Cloud, because he's awesome. He looks badass. I would like to actually play as him sometimes in the game, but I'm gonna get that wish when we get Final Fantasy VII Remake, but we're not talking about that again. I keep getting off topic. But he is just an awesome summon in that game, and if you stack 2 of him, you get Cross Slash, and then 3, you get Omni Slash, and those are some powerful moves. And that is largely why I love him as a summon, because he is just extremely powerful with his blade. Coming in at number 2, we have Tinkerbell, who is almost overpowered in Kingdom Hearts 1 for the utter reason she heals the hell out of you. The only thing that makes it not broken is the fact that it doesn't exactly heal a lot every time, but over a period of a battle, she is extremely useful, and you almost have to have her in some battles when you're on harder difficulty. She is just overly strong when it comes to healing, and also healing everybody. Also, that makes it less broken too, is that it heals one person at a time, not you every single time. But Tinkerbell's awesome, great for healing, almost needed on harder difficulties. And at number 1, we have the one and only Genie. And I put him on here for his character in the movies and the games, and for his overall strength that I really like just his mechanic, that he works with the actual drive forms in Kingdom Hearts 2, where he can change him to any of the drive forms that Sora has at the time, and they all have their really strong, powerful moves that you can end off with on each form, and I think that's really cool, and that's the biggest reason I like him in the game, and that's basically why he's number 1, just for his ability in Kingdom Hearts 2, and because of his personality. I just love him as a character too, but that is why Genie is number 1 on my list. And those are my top 5 favorite summons. If you enjoyed them, please punch that like button in your fist, as summons will hopefully be a bigger presence in the next game. It's going to be really hard for it too, because there's a lot of things that are going to be in this next game, but hopefully we'll get some cool summons. But yeah, leave yours down in the comments what your top 5 favorite summons are, and my name's Arcane Keyblade, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out.